All the best, Bacha.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A very good morning to everyone. I, Dikshant Rathi from MBA first year. I would like to welcome you all to the Vibrant Social Club seminar by students and for the students on the theme Managing Conflicts Optimally, a mantra to lead a happy and peaceful life. The resource persons for the today's are Ms. Anjali Sharma, Mr. Abhilash Tiwari and Ms. Rashika Jain. In keeping our tradition, let us begin today's event by seeking the blessings of Ma Saraswati. I would request our resource person to light the lamp of knowledge to give this seminar an auspicious start. May I now request our HOD of BBA, Mr. Devendra Sharma, to felicitate our resource persons with their badges. Ms. Anjali Sharma. Mr. Abhilash Tiwari. Ms. Rashika Jain. And myself, Dikshant Rathi. Thank you so much, sir. Let me introduce you to the sub-theme being covered by our resource persons for the day. Anjali Sharma is our first resource person for the day. Anjali will focus on introduction and types of conflicts. Abhilash Tiwari will lead the session 2 of seminar, which will focus on the impact of conflict, personal and organizational. The seminar's final will focus on the optimal conflict resolution for a peaceful existence, and it will be taken by Karshika Jain. I extend a very warm welcome to our all resource persons. Although very few people go looking for the conflict more often than not, conflict results because of misunderstanding and miscommunication between people. All conflicts can necessarily be resolved by learning how to manage conflicts can decrease the odds of non-productive escalations. In the era of globalization, where the people of different socio-economic backgrounds, cultures and religions are living together, where the world has become the multicultural and full of diversity, chances of conflicts have increased manyfold and learning conflicts management has become vital. Keeping this in perspective, the Institute organized the student seminar. Without taking any more time, may I request the first resource persons of our seminar, Anjali Sharma, to take over and commence the seminar.
Hello. Thank you so much, Dikshant, and a very good morning to one and all present here. My name is Anjali Sharma, and I will be talking about conflicts, its various types, and some major causes of conflict. So, a conflict is any situation where there is any disagreement between two or more people or groups. Whenever two or more people have different interests, values, goals, and misunderstandings, conflicts may arise. For example, there are two students who have been assigned a group project together. Now, one of them wants a topic that is related to environmental sustainability, citing its importance and relevance in the present times, while the other student wants a topic that is related to history and culture, citing her passion and interest in the same. Now, although both these students are working towards the same objective, that is to make their group project a success, they are at odds because their opinions and their interests clash, which leads to conflicts between the two as well as other classmates who support their respective viewpoints. Now, conflicts are a part of nature and most certainly a part of human interactions. Whenever there are people, there will be conflicts. It can happen between individuals as well as between groups, such as family, work, or society. For example, in a family, conflicts may happen between parents and children. Us teenagers usually want to stay out late at night and party with our friends, whereas parents impose early curfew rules due to safety reasons, which leads to conflicts and clashes and tension between us and our parents. Similarly, at work, there can be clashes and conflicts between co-workers over allocation of tasks, assigning of responsibilities, who's supposed to lead a particular project, etc. Similarly, in a society also, conflicts may happen between various religious communities over societal norms, values, or beliefs they have. For example, different communities, different religious groups may have clash over rights such as marriage rights, abortion rights, etc. Conflicts are mostly mixed motive situations because the parties have simultaneous motives to cooperate and to compete. Although they are working towards the same goal, they are also same time competitors. For example, in a soccer match, all the players are working for the same motive, that is to make their team win the match. However, they are also competitors because they are competing with each other to be the top scorer of the game. Often, conflicts stem from misunderstandings or misinterpretations of actions, words, or intentions. What one party perceives may differ from what the intended message was, which may lead to discord and tension. Now, let me quickly take you through the types of conflicts. So first up is intrapersonal conflict. It often lurks unseen, yet it influences our decision making and our personal growth. As the name suggests, intrapersonal conflict is a clash of emotions, feelings, and conflicting thoughts within ourselves. It is when we have conflicting thoughts over, for example, following our heart and passion or following family expectations. For example, there is a school-going student. Now, he is very passionate, he is very interested in music and he wants to make a career in music. However, his parents suggest that he make a career in medicine because it is very lucrative, it has better potential for his future. So he is very confused whether to follow his heart, somewhere he is very passionate about something he really likes to do, or what his parents advise him to do. So there is a clash of thoughts and emotions within himself, whether to follow his passion and heart or to follow and fulfill his familial expectations. So I would like to know from you all if you would like to share any incidents, any moments where you have gone through intrapersonal conflict in your lives.
So hi,
हाँ.
मेरा केस ये था कि आई वांटेड टू परस्यू एमबीए। सो काफ़ी टाइम से आई वाज स्ट्रेस्ड कि फैमिली से दूर रह के उससे अलग रह के कैसे कर पाऊँगी। सो आई एम फ्रॉम नॉर्थ ईस्ट, सो आई वाज इन द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट विद माई सेल्फ कि मुझे दिल्ली आना चाहिए या नहीं, या वहाँ रह के मुझे करना चाहिए, कि हाउ विल आई मैनेज। सो आई वाज कंफ्यूज्ड एंड एट लास्ट समहाउ आई मैनेज माई माइंड। आई मेड अप माई माइंड कि आई कैन डू इट।
Thank you, Sonam. That's a very good example of intrapersonal conflict and how we go through it in our day-to-day lives. Is there anybody else who would like to share any incident? Yes, Ashwarya.
Hi, Anjali. My conflict is that my sister is studying in abroad. She is studying in UK. So everybody just keep on saying, every relative is keep on saying that you should also try to go to UK. But I prefer to stay in India and build my career here. So this is my conflict. Yes.
Okay. Anybody else? Yes, friends.
There was a point in 2020 when I was pursuing my job after BBA. At the same time, due to COVID, our family business took a very detrimental hit. So there was a very conflicting choice: should I keep working at a job or should I leave it and support family business? So that was very challenging. I had to discuss it with many people, but the major challenge was to losing myself in this person.
Okay, thank you so much, Prince, for sharing this with us. So one thing that is common is there's clash of emotions, there's clash of thoughts within ourselves, which can lead to tension, psychological stress within ourselves. So next up is interpersonal conflict. So interpersonal conflict, as the name makes it very obvious, is between two or more people. It can be between two friends, between family, between team, between groups. And the major reason is communication breakdown, incompatible goals, misunderstanding, etc., which we'll be discussing in the upcoming slides. Last type is organizational conflict. It is also known as intergroup conflict, and it can arise between distinct groups or within a larger entity such as organizations, communities, or even between nations. It can stem from competition for resources, a threat to identity, or historical grievances. For example, conflicts between rival sports teams, labor management disputes, or ethnic conflicts. So now I would like to show you all a little video that is related to organizational conflict, and we'll be having a discussion later.
Monster was humiliated. Never before had the head of such a large company been treated this way. 4 years earlier in April 2012, the big man Ratan Tata himself had appointed his heir after having held the throne for 21 years.
After a 2-year search, we have finally decided on Cyrus Mistry as the right man to lead the Tata Group.
The Tata Group is a huge conglomerate of over 100 companies, 28 of them listed, manufacturing salt to software. Having revenues of $113 billion, 8 lakh crore, employing 7,20,000 people. Cyrus Mistry's family company Shapuri Malonji themselves are reasonably large, with interest in construction, water purifiers, and a turnover in excess of $4 billion, 28,000 crore. They also happen to be Tata Group's largest individual shareholder at 18.4%. The fit seemed ideal, or so everyone thought. The Tatas control all their companies through their holding company Tata Sons, which holds shares in them and thus can exercise control. But the Tatas have seen better days. Though they own and run iconic properties like Mumbai's Taj Mahal Hotel, 75% of their profits come from just one company, ECS, Tata Consultancy Services, India's largest software company. These three sought to clean up the group's highly leveraged balance sheet by trying to get rid of unprofitable assets.
We need to show some tough love here on businesses that either need to be shut down like Tata Nano, sold like Tata Telecom and British Steel,
or got out of, like AirAsia. Problem was, almost all of these were pet projects of the former head honcho Ratan Tata, who allegedly did not take lightly to his legacy being dismantled. So according to Mystery, what was supposed to be a mentoring phase as part of a handover process continued throughout his tenure with as many as 550 emails exchanged between the two. When Ratan had handed over the baton to the 43-year-old Mystery, he had given him just one piece of advice: be your own man. But to Mystery, it seemed as though Ratan was unable to let go and interfered too much, just like the allegations made against Narayan Murthy and Infosys earlier. Ratan, on the other hand, believed that Mystery was spoiling Tata's reputation by reneging on previous commitments, like those made to Japanese telecom giant entity Docomo.
We have made a promise to protect their investment. I refuse to cover their $1.2 billion loss in India.
The June 2016 decision by Tata Power to acquire solar farms worth 9,000 crore without informing the board of Tata Sons seemed to be the last straw. According to Ratan Tata, he tried convincing Mystery.
Cyrus, the board has lost confidence in your abilities. I think we should meet and discuss a graceful exit for you.
But Mystery refused. The Sunday before the fateful Tata Sons board meeting where he was ousted, Harvard Business School beauty Nitin Noria met Cyrus Mystery for more than 2 hours. Ratan desires that a boardroom showdown be avoided, but Ratan Tata had been fortifying his defenses anyway. After the Tata Power buy decision, Ratan began backing the board of Tata Sons with his loyalists, Ajay Piramal, Venu Srinivasan. In a boardroom in May 2016, without completing procedure, Ratan Tata ousted his hand-picked deputy and rode back into the helm of Tata Sons. Rebuffed, Mystery vowed to clear the stain from his tattered reputation and filed a case against Tata for his illegal removal and reinstatement as board member of Tata Sons.
Okay, so that was the video. Now I would like to know from you all what you were able to collect from the video, what you were able to understand and gauge from the video. So anybody from the crowd? Yes, friends?
You could see that there was a conflict between the two people. Cyrus has his own views. Maybe he was maybe a little too passionate. One should never get too passionate. He should have listened to Mr. Ratan Tata ji for what he desired to achieve.
So I would like to add a little more to what Prince said. So this is the famous case of Cyrus Mystery versus Tata. So this shows how organizations can enter into conflicts. So initially it was Ratan Tata versus Cyrus Mystery. Although initially they were on same wavelength, their thoughts matched, and hence he were selected and chosen as the successor of Ratan Tata. But later on there was clash, they were at loggerheads due to different interests, due to conflicting opinions they had. So it led to conflicts between the two, and it later on became Tata Group versus Cyrus Mystery. Initially it was one man versus one man, but it later on became one man versus the entire company. So much so that they dragged each other to court.